Welcome to another MazPlay video. This is MazMojito, and today we're going to be picking up where we left off with Trail of Ayash. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so where we last left off, we had just started our character, and immediately that character gave a backstory, being captured by some other tribe members, and we were sent to the mines to work on the snowy hill. And now we are in the process of trying to break out.
He was a friend of free tribes, now battered and regretful. Wishes Ayash would pay the blood price.
But in order to do this, we have a range of little subtasks that we have to do. The first one was to hunt some rats. Second one was to make a pickaxe and mine some stone. The third one was to heal a guy, and this is the fourth task, to participate in some pit fights.
We have an unexpected winner. The second fight will start. This time Ayash will face another prisoner, Hadith. He's tall as a tree and will put a good fight in the sun god's name.
Alright, so we just gotta beat all these guys. This is also kind of a fighting tutorial, kind of show you the mechanics of fighting, which is kind of strange, but I guess it works. You can block, you can swing a knife, you can do these pretty acrobatic kicks, martial arts kicks.
Between guard and prisoner. Apid is one of our rabid scouts that'll face the brigand of the forests.
Alright, so that guy's just the MC of the fight, so he's just explaining who you're fighting. So I'm locked on based on the little red dot there, so I can kind of strafe around this guy, jump in there and swing my knife, do my little kicks and stuff like that. But the key thing is to try to get his health down to 0. I'm just kind of standing still because he's kind of taking a minute to come forward. And he's just kind of circling me, so that's why you hear the people booing, because he's like not even making an effort. I don't know if that's part of the game or if it's glitching, so I'm just gonna go and get in there and speed this up. There we go. So he's done. So we finished this quest. Still can't get over how these guys look. They're supposed to have like a skull mask, but their eyes are not like really connected very well, so I almost kind of feel like the eyeballs are floating in space. But I'm sure that's something that the developer will clean up over time with patches and stuff like that. Alright, so now we're going to head into our mission objective marker.
You made the spirits of our ancestors proud by winning the fights in the pit. Now it's time to break the walls that is separating us from freedom. We managed to steal some weapons during your fight. Take this knife. We don't know what is behind the wall.
Alright, so now everyone is together, all the guys that we did the little quest for. That are joining my party, my escape party, if you will. Now, normally this cave is really dark, and there are a couple pieces of ore hanging here and there. So if you get a chance, I recommend you definitely clear those, because you can probably use them in the future for trading purposes. So we do have to fight these creatures to get out. Some of them shoot balls of fire at you, like grenades almost. They kind of look like bat people. Like, I don't know if they're like supposed to be goblins or vampires or what, but we're gonna keep going towards our mission objective marker. Here's another one, and they're chucking grenades at me. And luckily the party is fighting really well together, taking these guys out. These woodies, that's what they call them. Woodies? Woodies, I think. W-D-I-E. Alright, so there's nothing left to loot body-wise. It'd be nice if they had like a little loot tracker on the minimap so we know where the bodies are. Kind of like Red Dead does or some of these other games. And we're going to go through and organize, see what kind of loot we have, see if we have any kind of edible food. Not that our food meter is very low, but I still just like to have that on a hot bar maybe. Any kind of health potions, we'll go ahead and put those on hot bar. The rest of this raw food would have to cook once we get a campfire going. Alright, we got some loot here too. Okay. This kind of splits off, so it kind of gets a little confusing. And we're going to try both paths. And it gets really dark in here, so try to brighten it up a little bit. If I can get a torch in my hand, and that'll help out. But here's a nice little crafting menu, so it kind of gives you an idea of all the stuff we've unlocked so far. Okay, not quite sure how to light the torch, but that is what we have to fight. It's some kind of like cave bear, but luckily it was no match for the 4 or 5 of us. So definitely it was some kind of bear. We got some bear meat out of it. We're gonna look and see what kind of loot it was hiding. And here we go, some arrows, health potion, and yeah, better than nothing. Even though it's only like 1 arrow, that's kind of lame, but all right, so we're gonna keep trying to head out towards the mission marker. The objective is still to escape the cave. Alright, so it looks like we made it out because now we have daylight.
Spirit we praise. We made it.
This guy's all up in that other guy's camera shop. There's some 2 people here at the campfire. They look like Vikings.
Wait, can you hear it? Someone is in the caves behind us.
Cruel spirits, they almost caught us. I had to destroy the passage behind us. They'll give us only a few hours before they'll get through. I used a magic scroll that I had hidden for emergencies. Who are those tall, stone-wearing creatures near the campfire? I don't like the look of this.
Alright, so we had a trailer kind of close the cave up, slow down the skull-wearing bad guys to keep them from recapturing you. And head out here towards that campfire. I keep doing the little green toggle, which is basically looks for any hidden things. We'll take these guys out, see what kind of loot that they drop. It's only 2 of them, and it's a lot more of us. Alright, unknown Viking had some meat and potion. And this unknown Viking had a war club and an apple. So any other loot here? Let's go ahead and get it. These guys must be freezing, because they are not dressed for this weather. They all got like loincloths, pants, and no shirt on. This guy has an open vest. Definitely gotta be freezing, because this looks like some very harsh weather conditions.
They all look like mainlanders. They seem stronger and bigger than us. It appears that they were wounded after their giant canoe broke on the cliffs. A good omen. Our ancestors must be watching over us. We did not encounter them in full strength. Do you see those small canoes there? This is our way out of here. Let's sail along the coast.
Alright, so fast forward to a cutscene where they use one of those boats to get out of there.
Spirits. Let's hope they will catch up to us. These caverns led us down the mountains. Some god must smile upon us. We, at last, feel the warmth of the sun. Probably the forests are filled with game. We sent one of it to scout ahead, and with some luck, he'll hunt some rabbits. We sent him a while ago. The omens before his departure were not good. I'm afraid he might be in danger. We need to find him.
We must leave the cave. Wild tribesmen might be catching up to us. Hanabi must be found. We are not leaving one of us behind.
One thing is for sure, we must leave the caves if they catch us. It's the butcher's axe for us. We need to find Hanabi. We can't lose more people.
Alright, so we're in a safe spot now. I actually have a bow now and some arrows. So I'm going to go around and check out this cave to see if there's any loot hidden here. If there's any bad guys, obviously we'll go ahead and clear those guys out. And then we're going to head out and start exploring the land now that we have pretty much a full party. But while I'm here and we have a campfire, I might as well cook up any of this raw meat that I have. Alright, we made it out finally, and this is a lot better conditions than that snowy mountain that we were trapped in as prisoners.
Wicked wine spirits. Something must have gone wrong. A second campfire. I doubt one of I was the one that made it.
Alright, so right now one of our guys, Hanavi, has gone missing. So obviously the party is concerned, and they're probably gonna, most likely they want me to go out and see if I can find him.
Back in the cave. Look at the ground. There's a blood trail. Follow it while we look for more clues here.
Alright, there's like a wild looking creature over there. I was able to take it out though. Let's see what we get out of that. It kind of melted into the ground, so it looks like it's a squirrel, but it is definitely a oversized squirrel. I've never seen squirrels that large. So perhaps they'll work on that scale there. Oh, we got some more ore here. Let's see here. We got some blood on the ground, so I think the trail is getting warmer. We're gonna probably find our missing guy. Following the blood trail. Oh, we heard some howling, so there's some kind of dogs over here. Okay. I don't know how I missed him. These dogs don't have any fur on them. It's weird. There must be some kind of demon dogs or something, or just wild rabies. I don't know. Okay, anyways. They're done. Maybe this is the reason why our teammate or our one of our people got taken away. So the quest has been updated, so I guess I got close enough. And yet here's another one of these things. Trying to keep my distance here and kind of kite this guy. I do have some melee weapons, but I just don't trust him right now unless I'm with a large group. Okay, took this guy out. You can explore an area. Okay. It's too bad that I don't get my arrows back. A lot of these games you're able to recover your arrows, but maybe in the future as I improve my arrow quality, maybe I'll be able to pick them back up. Maybe they won't break on me. Not sure, but this pretty much means we finished the quest. And here is the body of our fallen squad mate or whatever. So tribe mate or escapee. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way back to the camp and tell everyone the bad news and keep it moving. There's plenty of like little areas here where maybe those wild dogs were feasting on people or animals, so there's a lot of bones and some loot and stuff like that. So we'll head on back and we'll break the news. While we're doing that, if we see any nodes for mining, we'll go ahead and clear those out.
Ash, I knew you would return. What news do you bring? Kilats. The omens are not good for our fate if Great Spirit sends them on our path. Let's not make his sacrifice go for nothing. We shall leave these lands. Ash, you led since you've got the most experience.
Alright, so we came up on a quest marker. There's these guys here.
Stop! You don't look like one of the wild men.
Let's see what they
On
are
the
up
other
to.
hand, you're not from the mainland either. Who are you? To where? The only way across the bridge is through the camp, filled with bandits. They're pretty known in these parts. They'll attack anyone on sight. Luckily, we have to reach the other side as well. What about joining forces and clearing the gate from the bandits once and for all?
They look kind of sketchy.
We will stay here for a while. Come back when you make a decision.
Yeah, they look kind of sketchy. Talking about bandits on the bridge. We should go talk to the people on the bridge and see if they are indeed bandits or if these guys are the bandits. But they look very sketchy. All right, so here's that bridge they were talking about.
Stop right there. You're not of the thugs, are you?
They said thugs. So those other guys are the thugs. The other guys that talked to us are actually the bad
Valley
guys.
you came from is home to a dangerous band of tribesmen bandits who have no...
Okay, so they lied. They tried to use us to get over
From
here.
the area you came from, that's why we have some doubts about you and your companions. Usually they murder wanderers that are alone, but maybe they don't want to risk attacking a larger group.
Okay, so that explains things.
You're not from these lands. You're not brave of Gabesh. From which lands do you hail? You did what? Almost no one returns from their lands alive. I heard rumors that they bewitched the braves taken prisoner there.
Again with these skull masks and the eyeballs. I hope they fix that.
Turn imprisoned people into loyal members of the wild tribe via some cruel spells. Well, anyway, if you wish to cross the bridge, you'll need to do something for us. I am sure you spotted these bandits on the way here. You would be dead if you were alone. We have already lost a few good men because of them. They keep laying traps for our foragers when we look for food.
Alright, so he wants us to go back and take out those bandits.
I want you to kill them. Then you can use our bridge whenever you want. I warn you that the men you're dealing with are murderers. Show no mercy and good luck.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head back to these guys that tried to use us to get across the bridge. We're going to go ahead and take them out. We have the numbers. I'm going to go ahead and go Assassin's Creed mode and use my Raven to scout out the area to see if there's anything else of interest that we should be looking for. But that is the bandit camp right there that we just came from. We're going to go ahead and head back there, take those guys out, and that should pretty much wrap up this part of the quest as far as escaping. So let's go ahead and handle that.
We have seen you talking with them. We will not be taken
The gig is up. They figured it out.
Get ready to meet the Great Spirit.
Alright, let's do it. They got 3 guys. I got like 4. So we should be able to take these guys out. I don't even have to participate, honestly. I could just kind of hang back.
Shame Hanovi died because of these scum, but I'm glad we avenged his spirit.
Okay.
We don't have much time for mourning.
So
I saw a bridge to some settlement not far from here.
So Hanovi wasn't killed by wild dogs. He was killed by these bandits. Okay, got it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see if there's anything they have in this bandit camp here. I'm sure they've stole quite a few things from travelers over time. But there's very few things I can actually interact with. The rest of the stuff is just decoration. Yep, just decoration. Alright, so with that done, we're going to make our way back to the bridge area with that tribe. Give them the good news that we went ahead and killed those bandits. And maybe they will let us walk through their bridge and we can head to the other side to continue on our exploration.
You made the road a little bit safer, stranger. We shall let you pass. Good luck on the road. And one more thing. Take this as a gift from the members of our little camp. Open the gate!
Alright, so now that I got rid of the bandits, these guys trust me. They let me into their tower. I'm just going to check around, see if there's any good loot before I head out. But we're going to go ahead and cross the bridge and start our adventure. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and put a bookmark in the video and come back and continue to explore this land with however many of our people that stay with us. So as usual, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. And we will see you in the next video.